Hello everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. So today I have I guess, review kind of video. I did do an unboxing video of this, but I didn't like the way it turned out, so I never posted it. This is my first ever order from Maker South, and it is a custom. And I just want to tell you guys about my experience and how I feel about the notebook and how I feel about the company, and we're just gonna go for it. So, first things first, let me give you some backstory here. So, I have a LOIC term for school. I am a college student, so I have been looking for a cover to house that, plus, maybe one or two inserts depending on what I have going on. And I wanted to get a custom made, and I didn't know who I wanted to go through. And I was on YouTube one day and I saw Sarah Martinez video, her unboxing video of her Maker South, and I believe she got it in the Dublin leather. And I absolutely fell in love with it. I saw it and I was like, I need to contact this company now. So I got online and I looked at all their leather choices, and I looked through all of their stuff online, which they have an incredible website, by the way. And they have YouTube videos of every single one of their leathers, which I super appreciate. But anyway, I emailed Crispian, the owner, and told him that I was looking for having the custom made. I wanted an A5 size. I wanted it to house a LOIC term 1917. I wanted the front pocket to house a field notes notebook, this, that, whatever. So we went back and forth for a couple days trying to figure out what leather I wanted, what stitching I wanted, exactly what I was trying to do with it. And he was so nice, and he responded so fast. It's crazy. I mean, he is seriously the nicest, most comprehensive, detail-oriented person I think I've ever been in contact with. So anyway, I went back and forth with him for a while, and we finally decided that I wanted to do the dark gray Crazy Horse leather, I think is what this is called. I know it's the Crazy Horse leather. It's the dark gray one. And I think that it's called dark gray Crazy Horse leather. Not for sure. And then the pocket and the reinforced spine are in millennial green. And it looks so dark on camera, but it has a crazy pull up and it rubs out, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So we did those two leathers with cream stitching, cream elastic, a pen loop, 6 elastics instead of 4 because I'm all about having 6 elastics, and then 2 folio pockets and a secretarial pocket, and the secretarial pocket is in the millennial green. So we finally figured out what I wanted. And they had a very long wait, and I don't know if it was from Sarah Martinez's video or another one of their customers' videos, but he had said that they had a huge surge in orders. So I had a 5 to 7 week wait, and I think I ended up getting this like 5.5 weeks after I ordered, which was great. And Crispian, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry. I know that I'm a very annoying, a very annoying customer. I'm one of those people that if I put money down on something and I don't see the result like really fast, then I get anxious about it. And so then I think I emailed him 2 different times to see where I was at on the list, which is the worst. So I apologize. But I got this in the mail and I was so excited. I could not even handle it. I love the leather. I love how it turned out. It's absolutely beautiful. And you can see these these variations here. I don't know if you can see these lines that go up, but there's a lot of variation here, and it scratches and it dings and it's just beautiful. And the gray does, but the green doesn't, which I like that contrast. So I got this and I was so excited, and I set it up, and I was going to use it for an everyday carry until I went to school in January, because that's the next semester, and found a couple things that I wasn't super fond of. And so let me go over them. Also, I've already sent an email to Crispian just to kind of let him know, because he did send me a note with my order that was like, hey, please give me feedback on this. This is the first thing like this I've ever made. I would love to hear what you have to say. he is so open to feedback, and he just wants to grow his business, and he just wants to grow his knowledge about what he's doing and how he can be better. And he is just so awesome. So I will definitely be ordering from him again. I just want you guys to know that right off. But I did, like I said, I did get this pocket to have a field note size notebook in it. Unfortunately, the stitching is the exact width of a field note size notebook, so it doesn't fit in here. I was pretty bummed about that, actually, because I do use field note size notebooks for school for a certain class, and I was really hoping that I could just slide it in there and call it a day, but that unfortunately is not the case. So then on the inside here, the width of this notebook I wish was wider. And this is the reason. I have most of my inserts as true A5 sizes. So they are really A5. They aren't the thinner ones. And I do have some that are thinner, but I usually carry true A5s. And you can see that these are flush with the edge. And that drives me bananas. So the reason is because I use tabs on a lot of things. And I like to put tabs on the sides rather than the top, because most of the time when I have a traveler's notebook, I have enough leeway on the sides where I can put tabs on the sides and they don't get bent or ruined. So here, that's not the case. But it's okay, because since I'm using this for school, I won't really be using tabs, but I wish that I had a little bit more room. So if I were to do this again, I would get 1/2 inch added to each side. So 1 inch total, just so that I had that extra room. The height is perfect. The cover of my Leuchtturm fits in beautifully. Also, I also want you guys to know that the mistakes in here, other than the field note size pocket, are my fault, because I should have thought that through. Because I also cannot expect somebody to read my mind and know that I need it wider because I use tabs. That's not fair. So this needing to be wider is my own fault. And what I sent them was the exact height of a Leuchtturm 1917. And his wife, bless them both, emailed me while she was making this and said, hey, I was just looking at your order and I realized that, did you want the height of the notebook to be the size of a Leuchtturm, or did you want it to be a folio for a Leuchtturm? Because if that's the case, I need to make it just a little bit taller. And I said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I would love for me to be able to slide the back cover of my Leuchtturm into the folio pocket. And she said, okay, no problem. And she emailed me, went out of her way to make sure that I was getting exactly what I wanted. Like, what nice people. And I also would have specified that I wanted a bigger pen loop, because I do carry a TWSBI. I carry a TWSBI Eco with me most of the time, and this fits a ballpoint pen, but it doesn't fit a TWSBI. So I should have specified I wanted a bigger pen loop. I wanted it wider so that my tabs wouldn't get bent. And yeah, so other than that, though, I want you guys to see that this is such a beautiful piece of work. I love it. I think that it's beautiful. I don't think I've ever bought a traveler's notebook that I'm more pleased with than this one. And yes, I am very, very particular, and it is very, very hard for me to get a product ever that is perfect to me. I absolutely know that the flaws with this to me are my own fault, because I should have specified, and that was on me. So all in all, I want you guys to see that Maker South is such a great company, and Crispian really just wants to build his company and just wants to do the best that he can do for every single customer. And he uses such incredible leather. I mean, this leather is gorgeous, and it's exactly what I wanted. I love the texture of it. It's like velvet, and then the green is really smooth. I think that it's gorgeous. And he put 6 strings in it, no problem. And he just was so nice. I just want you guys to know how awesome these people are. And I will absolutely be ordering again. I am so excited to order again. And this whole entire setup as a custom after shipping costed me $100 and like 82 cents or something like that. Something crazy low. Like, I was super surprised because my Lacao notebook costed me a lot of money. And I ended up not happy with the floating pockets, but again, that's my own personal preference. And I wouldn't have known if I wouldn't have gotten my Lacao that I didn't like floating pockets. But for the amount of money I paid for this, he exceeded my expectations to a maximum. I mean, he could not have done a better job on this and did exactly what I asked. He did more than I asked, actually. You know, they emailed me again to make sure that the height was right. And, you know, he was sending it with every single email back and forth. He was sending the updated list of what I wanted on my order so that I could look over it and say, hey, actually, I want this. Or, hey, this isn't right. I actually want this. Like, he was so thorough. And this is beautiful and incredible, and I love it. And I hope that you guys, if you guys are looking for a really good custom and you want to find a really good company with great customer service and just amazing people, go to Maker South. They are seriously incredible, and I'm so pleased. I know that I am being very nitpicky because that's just how I am with, like, especially with like my leather notebooks, my traveler's notebooks. I'm very nitpicky about it. But all in all, this is an incredible traveler's notebook. And I really hope that you guys consider them if you're ever looking for a custom or if you're ever looking for something that you are going to love and that is going to last, because this is your company right here. And so, in closing, I really want to thank Maker South for making this for me and for giving me such great customer service when I am very indecisive and dealing with me because I am so pleased. I am so happy, and I will absolutely be ordering again for my next traveler's notebook. I'm so excited. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you and talk with you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We'd love to have you on our journey. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.